Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the first semi-final that is starting right here. We are on New Gettysburg and the players will be number 1 spawning to the bottom left of the map. We have the red Protoss player for HDGame, Mr. Couguar. And he is going for the gateway and gas opening. Will add the Nexus pretty soon now. And his opponent spawning to the bottom right, obviously, being the blue Zerg for Ironics Gaming, Mr. Nerchio. And he was going for the expansion first build, adding pool and gas, or gas and pool most likely in that order. So let's see how this turns out to be. Had a pretty long break there just before, but I hope we will have some good games incoming now to get back on track right there. Yeah, third base is nowhere near sight for Nerchio. He has just finished his second base, so he will go for some more workers beforehand. Adding 4 Zerglings now. Nexus has been added for Couguar. He's chrono boosting and adapt. Yeah, good move there, I guess, against any, I don't know, early Zergling pressure. You always want to have some adapts, or maybe if you're over afraid, then maybe even a Zealot might be a good thing there. And Twilight Council is the first tech choice here for the Protoss. We also see the Overlord going to the top for Nerchio. Maybe he's scouting for some proxies right there at the top. I don't know. Going for the third base now, at least. His Zerglings are not really going across the map to scout anything. But the adept of Couguars. So, yeah, he'll just shade in. Not see that much more, I guess. Okay, actually he will. But this will be cancelled, obviously. And the Stalker, he did see that, right? Could have seen the Overlord. Come on, just attack it, don't you? If you just would go over here, he could have attacked the Overlord. Maybe he wants to have it fly in to then be able to take it out. I don't know. Not 100% sure. But Resonating Glaives will be the tech choice right here. As you can see, the robotics facility also is being finished now, so I guess we will see a War Prism soon. 2 more gateways are being added, so I guess we will see adapt pressure here. And the War Prism is on the way. And for Nerchio we have the layer tag, we have a Roachborn, the third base is finished. But he needs to have those units up before being able to do anything. So let's see if he is. War Prism is going to finish now. Resonating Glaives will be finished when he's just made its way across the map. Oh, he's dropping, oh boy. He's dropping a probe here. Going for the Nexus, then going for the adept pressure, I guess. At the same time he will be adding Stargates, don't he? And then he might be going for a lot of Air Toss, Sky Toss. That might be a good transition there. I mean, those adapts not really doing that much. Spore Crawler being built over here. But the question is, can he shade somewhere where he's getting value out of these adapts? One of them is going down instantly. And those are not going to finish. Seeing those units blocking the way to the main base, he's just interrupting the shades. And yeah, the number of roaches is pretty sick here. He will let those adapts finish, but the position is not the best one, since the roaches can also shoot from the low ground here. And not only from the high ground. Will there be another weapon? Oh, not yet, not yet. Some of the adepts will go to the main base and maybe take out some workers here. But overall, I'm not sure if that was really worth it. He was keeping Nerchio busy, but at the same time he's also forcing a lot of roaches being made. And if Nerchio now decides to actually go over and force the pressure on Couguar, then he might have a bad time actually. Dark Shrine Beater, the 2 Stargates are there. Okay, he's recalling to this base. Good move there. But doesn't he want to build something right here? There's double forge? I mean, there's no fleet beacon now. So the Skytos might not be that good as it might be if it's there. He's actually going for Phoenix now. But the base is still unscouted, right? Yes, he doesn't know about this base. He knows that there's no third over here. So yeah, we see the first Phoenix. And they will... Yeah, I don't know. By attacking this Overlord, he gives the impression to Nerchio that he wants to take the third base over there, which might be pretty nice. Nerchio taking the fourth base at the top. Warp Prism going to the main base now. Roaches are there though, so I don't think that there will be a Warpin happening. But I really would like to see the fleet beacon now by Couguar, man. I mean, even off of 2 bases, you can easily go for some carriers. So what are you waiting for, man? First Hydras are out, so the number of Phoenix will not be enough to actually deal with them. The number is already too high. The Phoenix would be taken out pretty easily. Only 5 Phoenix on the way, or on the map, and 10 Hydras. Not a good situation to be in as the Protoss. And yeah, Nerchio is setting up the attack now. He really wants to go in here. And he actually has a pretty sick supply lead. You can see it, 80 to 30. There's nothing you can do. I mean, Foot charges are activated, but energy is out now. I mean, he will get 1 more Foot Nova charge after these will run out. But he has no Storm finished. It's on the way, but it's not finished. Will take 20 more seconds. And this is too much time. He will not be able to finish to defend here. I don't see this happening, man. Zerglings now coming into the fight, taking a lot of shots. We have 1 DT in there, but yeah, Overseers are there. This cannon is not going to change anything. There's no carrier, there's no mothership, there's not that much Couguar can actually do against Nerchio here. Storms are raining down, taking out some of the units, but even if he somehow takes out all of the units right here at the front, he's now doing a good job with lifting the units with the Phoenix, and the Immortal is having a good time, but still nothing he can do, nothing. Lots and lots of Zerglings now coming into the play. We also have lots of Hydras still being there. And he's trying to replace the cannons, he's trying to rebuild the wall. But even with this base on the island, what is his goal here? I mean, even if he can hold the base for longer and longer, Nerchio will be able to take out a lot of units, a lot of buildings and stuff in the meantime. Yeah. Gateway number 1 goes down. And number 2 goes down, so the wall-off is pretty much non-existent for now. Nerchio has his 4th base up, so that's also playing in his way here. Good storm by Couguar, but still, even if he takes out everything here, Nerchio is so far ahead. He has the 4th base, the worker advantage is on Nerchio's side, he has the tier 3 tech, he's going for the Great Aspire now, he's going for +1 melee and range attack upgrades. Oh boy, and he's already starting the Corruptors. Does he know about the base? In the meantime, no, he does not. But he does know about that there's no third over here, so he can expect that there's no other third base at all. Or he might actually expect there to be an island base, but this is not going to matter as long as he has more bases. He keeps his opponent on 2 bases. There's no way to walk out of here. I mean, Couguar can defend pretty good, it seems like, with having the storms and stuff. But will he be able to actually defend anything here? I'm not seeing this, man. So, Nerchio is gathering his forces now in the middle of the map, going for another Overseer there. Could creep spread a little bit more, but it's okay for now. And the Great Spire is finishing, so I guess we might see Brood Lords. There we go, 5 being started instantly. And yeah. Now it all comes down to positioning, but if the Broodlords finish, man, this is going to be a bad time for the Protoss, and he's like, oh no! Broodlings, go! And this is the point in time where, yeah, it doesn't really matter if they are Phoenix or anything else. The Hydras are just dealing so much damage. Some Queens are trying to transfuse the Broodlords, but I don't think that this is necessary in the end. The army supply goes pretty much in favor of Nerchio. He's going for the ground army with the Zerglings, also cutting the way back home. The Hydras are doing the rest of it, and that's it. 130 to 30 army supply. This will be it. The 3rd base, or the 4th base actually, is going up for Couguar at the top left, but really nothing to change here. Still 5 Broodlords are being on the map. He does not even have to send in his units, but he's going to because he wants to finish the game right here. And the Polish player, yeah, pretty convincing game till now. And this is the GG by Couguar. Nerchio takes game number 1. Welcome back to game number 2. The map is Frost. And spawning to the bottom left, we have the guy with his tournament life on the line, being down 1 map in this best of 3. This is Couguar. And he's going for the gateway opening. And we'll add the Nexus right there. And the guy with the match point to advance to the finals. Right here in the top left hand side of the map for HDGame. This is Nerchio. And he is going for the 3rd base with the first expansion at the normally 3rd base location, or one of the 3rd base locations. And has this been scouted? Yes, it has been. So yeah, he will take the 2nd base at the natural expansion location to have it this one being up safe, and to have a better possibility of not getting the 3rd base denied. I actually think this is pretty smart again, but yeah, we all know Nerchio, and we all know that he's a pretty good player, so we should not be surprised by him taking good steps here. Yeah, speed is on the way. 2 gas workers have been taken off of that one. Question is, how long will he wait until he's going for the 3rd base now? He more or less needs that, and yeah, there we go. Just as I go over there. Tech choice for Couguar again is the Twilight Council. So yeah, I guess might be the Resonating Glaives again. Or maybe even DTs? No, he's going for an Adept now. Because DTs could be pretty good if you're splitting them. Your opponent going for a pretty fast 3rd base means, yeah, he might invest his minerals more or less in drones and some units to defend. And maybe he doesn't want to go for spores and stuff like that. Yeah, to save some minerals. Which means that you might have the possibility of sneaking in DTs. But yeah, this might not be the case right here. As you can see, more gateways going up. 4 gateways, Resonating Glaives on the way. No Dark Shrine. This will be Adept play. yeah, third base finishing in just a second. Also, we have the Roach Roin on the way for Nerchio, so he wants to have some defensive units for now, I guess, against any adept push that is coming in, and it's coming in. It's one of the more usual ways to open for Protoss on a big map like that, going for a fast expansion, going for adepts, or either, might be Blink Stalkers or Phoenix. Those are the, I would say, most common things to go for. And he actually goes for the lair tech at the second base, third base location. So this might be unscouted, or will be unscouted for the roaches, for the adepts until now. The roaches are dealing with this one pretty easily. So the adepts will shade out. Okay, there's the mothership Couguar. What else to tell you, man? We have a supply block. That's unfortunate. The War Prism is not going to be built for now. And we actually don't have a pylon on the way? Oh boy, he's missing that one. We have the Robo Bay on the way. Now he's starting 2-3 pylons actually. But oh boy, he's supply blocked for quite some time here. And the War Prism is not coming out there. Oh boy. This is delaying some sort of adept push by a lot. Yeah, Forge and another gateway. But still, I mean, and he even cancels the War Prism going for the Immortal now. Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate to not have the supply open for anything to happen there. And as you can see, Nerchio seems to be expecting DTs. Otherwise, why would you go for unit placement like that with an Overseer? There are enough roaches to defend the third base. This one has been taken out now, so Couguar, but does he want to go for a fourth? I don't think so. He's going for a third in the bottom. And this should be enough for now. Let's see the adepts. But they are going down one after the other. Nice stutter stat by Nerchio. He's actually up by like 15 army supply. But another charge goes down. One Immortal is there. Some force fields are available, so maybe Nerchio doesn't want to go in there for now. But yeah, it's not impossible. Oh, Disruptors, baby. But we also have the Spire on the way for Nerchio, so yeah, you really cannot do anything against Disruptors, against Mutas with Disruptors. So you need to switch back to Stalkers or maybe Arkanston. And yeah, it all comes down to numbers in the end. But for now, I think for Nerchio, the time is to go for a fourth base, which he's going for in the top right area there. And then it's more or less about delaying the fourth base, deny the mining, maybe take out some unit 0 there, which might be getting more difficult due to having 2 disruptors there and roaches not being the best units to dodge them. In the meantime, we see the Robo Bay is there, as we know, through the disruptors, but we also have the extended thermal lens being started now. But this actually might not be the best tech choice to go for. I would really like to see Templars or maybe Arkans instead, because we have the... Okay, that's just the Scouting Phoenix. We have the Spire being finished now. We see the +1 attacks on the way. Oh, what's going on here? There are the first Mutas. Oh boy. And yeah, lots of worker kills right here. And they will just fly out, fly to the third base. There are Lings already doing their job. There's not really that much he can do. He's losing a lot of workers. He's down to 38. One disrupt. No, he's actually not focusing the disruptor. It was, I think it was the sentry then. But yeah, this was a good amount of damage being dealt. He's 30 workers ahead, 40 army supply ahead, has his 4th base up, is mining there already. The creep spread is going slowly but steady. So yeah, Nerchio, I mean, he is the favorite in this game. We don't have to argue about that one. Oh, but this might be a good catch. Yeah, nice move there. Actually taking out some of those roaches. Nice disruptor connection. And yeah, this will be taken out as well. But at the same time, the meters are coming in the second base again, taking out 4 stalkers, taking out a cannon, taking out the second cannon. Easy peasy, taking out more and more workers. Oh boy, for Nova Charge is not having the range to actually deal with anything. This one will be taken out now, so he is unpowering the Robo. The Robo is actually not in range of this one, and it seems like Couguar is going for the base trade scenario now. He's like, there's nothing I can do at home. He's harassing me to death, and therefore he's just going for the counter aggression. One model, a lot of adepts, a lot of stalkers, 1 colossus. Let's see how this is going to work, or if this is going to work. But yeah, a lot of speedlings actually coming in, surrounding everything. Banelings also joining the fight. The Miras are taking out the colossus. There we go. The army of Couguar has been taken out pretty easily. GG being called now. Nerchio takes game 2 and therefore advances to the finals.